want to do a 3-part series for the squat. We're going to do a bodyweight squat, a dumbbell, and then the barbell. There's a little bit different cues for everyone, and I want to give you some pointers for a beginner who's learning how to squat. It is important to learn it in a technical way first before adding weight. If you just want to squat body weight forever, then go ahead and do that. I can just give you some tips on how to do them properly, just to keep doing them for the rest of your life. And then when we add weight, it just becomes a little more technical because you are adding weight onto, your body. So either it's going to be on your back squat, then things get more technical as you become more experienced in lifting. But for now, we just do a body weight squat. You will find your stance that you want. Some people want it a little wider. Some people have them narrow. Some people have them with your feet straight ahead. Some add a little bit of an outer stance, or your feet out a little bit. And you want your knees to go over your feet, so wherever that is. So if you're here, you want them to go a little bit out, but straight. You don't want them caving in like this. You want to have a pretty good squat before you add weight. You will only get so far. You will injure yourself. You will not get any gains. Anyway, so you're going to find your stance. You're going to make sure that your tailbone is down to start, right? And you want your shoulders back and down. So you find your stance. Now, as you descend, you're just going to descend down as if you were sitting on a chair. Your pelvis, your hips are just going to naturally go down, or down and then out. So they're just going to go down. And as you go down, your hip mobility is going to make sure that your hips go back. And here, I want good ankle mobility. So if you do not have good ankle mobility or hip mobility, you're going to have to do some mobility exercises to increase the range of motion so that you can get into that squat. So if you could just squat to here, you know that you have limited mobility in your ankles and your hips, and you'll need to work on those things. So now you will just go down. My sacrum comes out. I can move into my mobility, see, and back. Now if I want to go further than that, like in a full squat, because this is squatting to parallel. So this is squatting to parallel. Your hips are matching your knees, right? This is where you want to be. Chest is up, press up, tailbone down, knees out, sacrum's going to come out, press up. Just looks like that. Now if you want to get a little bit more into a full squat, then you would just, same thing, you can squat into it, to get down into your squat. You might have to just practice these a lot. If you're working on getting from parallel to full squat, you can lean in to really get that mobility in your hips and your ankles. And then you can even just sit up a little bit and you get quite a full squat there. And you can just, do deep pause squats. Just keep practicing them over and over, holding at the bottom, that kind of thing. So that's your body weight squat.